But your audio sounds like shit.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Fix it.
I haven't done anything fucking different.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, sounds sexy.
Ray, I'm going to light that fucking jersey on fire while you wearing it.
Oh, a little triggered there, Bill? Huh?
Oh, I hate that.
You know,
Sorry.
I was doing some editing on one of our shows coming up. Are you smarter than a trash can? And there was a question about Ray Bourque and Phil Esposito and changing numbers. And I decided to dig up a little bit more research on the story. And there's a nice video out there that kind of recaps the whole thing. That Ray Bourque, what a gent!
He is a great guy.
What
Boston
a delight!
sweetheart.
What an absolute beautiful Boston son.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Esposito, just two.
Phil Esposito go fuck himself too.
Ooh, okay.
I hate that prick.
I know next jersey to get.
I fucking hate him.
Ray, I don't wear jerseys.
He's
but
bashed
if you
the
could jot
Bruins.
me down for a China Esposito jersey for next show, that'd be great.
He's fucking
None.
bashed the Bruins so much since he's
Take
left.
2 months, baby.
Now his dead body's calling games for Tampa Bay. Him and Tampa Bay now going to go dead. Fuck him. Ray Bourque. Phil Esposito. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I wish their jerseys lit on fire as he fucking took it off. Then we wouldn't have to live through Ray Bourque's era as a Boston Bruin.
He's so mad.
He's so mad. And honestly,
good.
You know,
about time.
It's just not right. It's just not right.
No.
Ray Bourque was an excellent Bruin. He was a fantastic Bruin, and the team let him down. I'm sorry, Bill. I'm sorry he let you down in the wake of the Bruins.
Good. He
letting
could take
him
a
down.
Stanley Cup and shove it up his
sideways. I believe you've said before.
Sideways or his dick hole sideways.
Oh,
that's
a little graphic.
Sounds physically impossible.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big cup.
Ray also came out of his mom's. That team could be impossible, judging by his size. So anything can happen.
Not only is he mad, but he's on his A game tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a stat check to see if Ray came out sideways.
Hey, Rain.
Umbilical cord wrapped around his head. That's why he's so fucking brain dead.
I had a disease when I was born, Bill. I'm not gonna go into details, but
I don't want another. I don't want another
God,
beep.
Damn it!
I could have been. I had galactocemia. That's what it's caused.
Around here, we call that dumb brain.
Yeah. That's the medical term.
I abstained from answering that because I didn't want to get the beep, and then Ray beat me to the beep, but I was going something way worse. So
nice word, Neo. Abstain. Normally, you're just a Matrix guy. That was nice. Abstain.
He's been using. I guarantee you, him and Lou have a fucking word of the day that they have to use all throughout the day, and abstain was probably one of them. The other show we just did was Uber. Was it Uber?
I use Uber all the time.
Uber.
Not the car service. You use it as a word.
No, I call you Uber.
Gentlemen,
there's my one, bitch.
Fucking
7:30.
Gentlemen, that's fine because I owe you an apology. Not me, Mac Apple owes you an apology, but I'll take the brunt. We are about to do our second recording of a show that we have done in months.
It was my fault.
Since the summer.
I jinxed us.
And did you like that? You like those numbers, Rain Man? The second little iteration I threw in there?
I did. Thank God I took a picture and sent you my list because I threw it away after this. And then you're like, it didn't re-record. I'm like, fuck.
Perfect. I'm going to take your first pick.
You have first pick, you dumbass.
So
I'm going to take your first pick, dumbass.
Take his last pick. Really screw him up. So look.
Oh, I'm drafting the same team.
We're not if I have anything to fucking do with it.
Now that I know that, I'm fucking gonna destroy your team right now.
What we're talking about is we've done our 10-year mock draft for $10,000. The first one we did was the NFL, and then we did the NBA. Ray took Karl Anthony Towns and said, I'm done. That's it. That's all I need. And then we did the NHL, and it was good. It was fantastic. We didn't think that the totem pole of dumb hockey guy Ray was going to come with anything, but he had Google on standby and picked some pretty good players there. Bill felt a little bit honestly, he felt a little bit flabbergasted. He seemed like a little shaky from time to time. Wasn't quite sure of all of his picks, but obviously
Especially his last pick.
His last pick was, we'll see how that one shakes out.
Stanley Cup defender. It's all right. I'll take that.
The confidence of 1,000 Suns from Gately over there, so you're never going to get him to break. But so we're going to have to redo it because the Apple Mac computer crashed and we lost 2 shows, this being one of them. So I welcome you back into the 10-year Simple Minds Sports Show expansion draft for $10,000. We will come back to this show in 10 years if it doesn't erase again.
Or Bill's dead.
And Bill's dead, but I'm sure he's put that money away in his will for us if he loses. The best team will win 10 grand.
We don't have any Cinder Horse.
Welcome to the show. This is the Sunday Social Hour, I guess. So welcome to the show. Simple Minds Sports Show, Sunday Social Hour. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Pam, Aaron, Ray. This is a snake draft, so we've been switching places in these snake drafts, and the draft positions. Last time you had the first pick. Do we think we should stick with you as the first pick, or do we think we should shake it up? Just to get a little bit different teams so it's not as stale.
I got an idea that I wanted to run by.
All right, hold on. Don't hurt yourself. Go.
So if we keep the same order, why don't we just throw forwards, defense, and goalie in a hat, and every time you pick one out, that's when you have to draft.
Done. Nope. So let's throw our names in a hat and come up with a different draft order.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Hold on. Excuse me a second.
Okay. Oh, God.
Look at it, dude. He looks so terrible without hair.
I'll blur that out in the video, right? Don't worry.
God.
The first pick will be Rich. Rich is first.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. Who's the second pick?
Oh, sorry.
Just go. I know you're stupid shit. Let's go. Am I picking last? I picked last time.
Ray is next.
Okay. Ray will have the second pick. And then if you could actually just get the third pick too, please.
Yeah, that would be Bill.
So you guys just swapped. All right, cool.
All right. So I'm up first. I have the first pick. Okay, this is going to change things. This is definitely going to change things. Hold on. Let me go through my notes here. Okay, picks in.
Okay, picks in. That was quick.
Yeah.
Well, when you got the first pick, you got the stud that you want. Yeah.
Generally have it, set up and ready to go. Okay, do you guys want to announce me or should I announce myself?
With the first pick in the 10-year, $10,000 NHL expansion draft, Rich selects
from the Edmonton Oilers, the best player in the world, the only player that should be drafting right here. Now, look, I anticipate throwing some wild cards into this in our first time, second round drafting, but this one's a no-brainer. It's Connor McDavid, 6'1", 193, skates like the wind, puck handle off the charts. Without a doubt, widely considered the best player in the world. Why else would you go anywhere? How could you go anywhere with this pick? I don't even know if it's worth discussing that. Here's a discussion we can have. Is he ever going to succeed in Edmonton, or does he need to get to a better market and a better team?
Better market, better team.
Yeah, that was going to be my point too. I think he's been in the league 5 years. He's made the playoffs twice, and he's never made it to the second round. And they've had some bad teams. They got a good team this year. They flamed out. I think they were number 1 or number 2 team in the West last year, and they lost first round. It's not a good look when you're supposed to be the greatest player in the league, even at such a young age. I mean, if you did a draft of the best players in hockey, he would still go number 1.
Yeah, but hockey's not a sport that Connor McDavid can go win, be successful at his own, especially this league.
Hart Trophy MVP odds came out today, and he is clear number one to win the Hart Trophy.
You still need a team around you. It's not like
he's the Mike Trout of the NHL
right now. Yeah, but at least he's made the playoffs. Mike Trout hasn't even sniffed the postseason in baseball. So
yeah.
Okay. On the clock now is the obvious one, Dr. Big Back, Pam, Aaron, Ray. The bottom of the totem pole of done. Hockey guy Ray Bill, what are you expecting some wild cards like I've promised to throw out there? Or do we think this first, maybe second round should go chalk to really set some? Because again, this is for $10,000.
Yeah, you need to go no brainer number 1, 2. I mean, if we're drafting one line, you need to stack something. Defense, offense. You need to go. You need to hit. You need to hit. You need to get the best player right now. It's most important, and especially when we're 10 grand, and when you know the least amount of hockey on this show, it's more important to hit on these.
I was just gonna say, you and I know who the undoubtedly the player that should go second. We know who that is. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see if Ray knows who that is, and if we have the same idea there. Okay, the pick is in with the second pick into the second overall pick in the Simple Minds Sports Show 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft, NHL expansion draft. The pick is from the obvious one.
At 25 years old, from the Colorado Avalanche, Nathan MacKinnon. 7 years in the league, 525 games, 190 goals, 305 assists, plus 39 for his career, 4-time All-Star. I mean, second best player in the league, I think, right behind Connor McDavid.
I love this.
Is that not where you would go?
No, that's a great pick. He should have been number 2. Yeah, he's the second best, especially 26-year-old forward. That Avalanche team is stacked, and he's their best player. He started off slow. There was rumors that he was on the training block a couple of years ago. Bruins were interested. Man, you make that move. It's disgusting. I think Colorado's the best team in the West, and he's the main reason why.
No.
He's disgusting. He should be up there in the Hart Trophy voting too. He's
number
disgusting. 2. He's so good. He's very good two-way player. Racks up assists, goals. That line, you want to talk about Bruins' number 1 line? Colorado's number 1 line they're right behind him. They're just as good.
Yeah, if not better. Let's. I don't know if we set these parameters as well in terms of what we're drafting and who we're drafting. It's going to be a short roster here for our draft. We're drafting a specific left wing, specific centerman, and specific right wing, 2 defensemen, and a goalie. Okay, so that's it. So what you need to understand, obviously, that Ray and I have filled our centerman positions. We'll be looking for wings, defenseman, and goalie after this. And Bill obviously has the board open to him, and it'll be interesting to see where he goes, Ray. It'll be interesting to see where he goes.
It will be, because he probably threw his notes away, so he doesn't have that list that he had before. Nope. And so now that I just took his first pick, he doesn't have a centerman. He has to go off the top of his head. He did go Boston heavy last time, so that's probably where he's going to stay. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he goes. Oh, picks in.
Picks in. Okay. With the third overall pick in the Simple Minds Sports Show 10-year NHL expansion draft for $10,000. Bill Trashcan Gately selects.
I'm going to butcher his name, but the other Edmonton guy, Leon Draisaitl, Hart Trophy winner this year.
Well, there's an L in his name, but close. Yeah, Draisaitl.
I'm reading off my notes, and I have his name already crossed off.
Where are you putting him at?
Left wing.
He's a left wing.
He's a left wing.
He's listed
center.
At left wing.
And
left wing's first.
The last time we recorded this, Bill had a very big argument with this, and he said he was a center, but now Bill's putting him at left wing.
No, he is a left wing or center, so I'm putting him at left wing because the pick is in for my number 2 pick because I'm going to draft him right here.
Okay, well, you don't want to talk about Draisaitl? I would just say he was my second overall pick in last draft because I think he's that good.
He's disgusting.
Look, you can't go wrong with these top 3 picks, honestly. But 50 goals, 105 points. He can
back-to-back 100-point seasons.
Back 23. Like I said, you can't go wrong with it. But that guy absolutely has it all. And like you said, he's not surrounded by as much talent as they have out in Colorado, which I hold not against. McKinnon, but it helps. It certainly helps. So that's why I had Draisaitl a little bit higher than him.
It would be nice if they played him more on McDavid's line on that left wing, but he's more of the center. He centers the second. They don't play on the second line. That's how good he is. He has 105 points not playing with Connor McDavid, and that's back-to-back 100-point seasons. I think he had 115 points, including the playoffs last year. The guy is fucking disgusting, and again, 23 years old.
Yeah. Okay. The pick is in with the 4th overall pick in the Simple Minds Sports Show 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft, NHL expansion draft. Billy Bad Words selects.
So I'm going to do a little different here. I'm not going Boston heavy. I'm going to Toronto man, centerman, Austin Matthews.
Wow. Okay. This is interesting, Ray, because we thought he was rattled last time with all of his Boston picks, and now it's confirmed was rattled.
Yeah, he was.
No, he
That's
just went in a
confirmation.
different way. I went in a different way. I would have went pasta here if I got Nathan McKinnon, who was my original pick. I was still going pasta, but now I could get it. Matthews in there, I had him number 4th on my board. Anyways, he had 43 goals last year.
Number 4th.
I had him at 4th. What?
Number
No,
the
4th,
numbers
sorry.
make sense. The words don't.
I had him at 4th on my board. He's 4th on my board.
There we
Again,
go.
dude, he's disgusting. He had 43 goals last year. He does have a little bit of that stink Toronto on him, but big stink. But he's the scorer. Again, I'm building my offense right here. Awesome. He's one of the best young players in the game, and I'm taking him right here.
He's good. He's good. He has that Toronto stink. I think he's turtle in the playoffs. I wouldn't take him.
Your
honestly.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
My Toronto Maple Leafs. I know better than anybody here.
You would.
Big time
Lifelong
Toronto
fan. Yeah.
Lifelong fan. We're all built losers up there. And when you're in the Maple Leafs, you lose. So Austin Matthews, that's tough for me. All right, we got hockey guy Ray on the clock. Currently, he has Nathan McKinnon at centerman on the roster. Let's see if he continues to build that front line that in the forward group here if he wants to go with a balanced approach.
Pick us in.
The pick is in.
Pick is in.
With the 5th overall pick in the Simple Minds Sports Show NHL 10-year expansion $10,000 draft. The obvious one selects.
At 24 years old, one of the brightest spots on the Boston Bruins, right winger David Pastrnak. 390 games, 180 goals. I mean, leading scorer in the league last year. I mean, bright spot. Sky's the limit for this kid. And, pairing him up with Nathan McKinnon right now, I mean, who's going to score right now? Both of them. Both big goal scorers right now.
Hashtag where's pasta? Hashtag where's pasta? We love
He
him.
might have a little injury prone, but, I mean, I think he's going to put that behind him. I think this season, after all the injuries he's had, sky's the limit for this kid.
Yeah, what's interesting about Pastrnak, because obviously being Bruins fans, we've been watching forever. The fact that he's still so young is ridiculous.
24.
It's
crazy.
absolutely
At 18,
crazy.
he's awesome.
It's absolutely crazy.
49 goals last year. Should have had over 50. Then it fucking stopped COVID. He's disgusting.
Bill, how do you like my first 2 picks? I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
Nice.
You're going to just draft my whole team now?
Next on the clock, Rich with our 6th pick. Basically, he has Connor McDavid at center. So where's he going to go? Winger, defenseman, goalie? I think he went goalie early last year, last recording. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he goes here, Bill.
Yeah, I'd probably go winger early here.
Yeah, you need scorers. That's what wins you games, scoring in the NHL.
Okay.
Pick is in.
Pick is in.
All right. And with the 7th pick in the 10-year, $10,000 NHL expansion draft, Rich selects.
I'm going to stick with who I had here originally in my first draft at right wing, the 24-year-old Avalanche, Colorado Avalanche, Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen.
We need an interpreter for this.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking crazy names in the NHL. What do you want me to tell you? 2018, 31 goals, 56 assists. 2019, in 42 games, 19 goals, 22 assists. Skill, size, playmaker. Like you said, he's on that Colorado team that is stacked. He's got the, like I said, I like size at wing, 6'4", 215. He can hold his own on both ends of the ice. And, his shot is ridiculous. He can shoot it from anywhere on the ice, and he can skate with the best of them. I like him right next to Connor McDavid, burying fucking Berners.
Nice. Next on the clock, Rich. Oh, with the 7th pick.
Picks in.
With the 7th pick in the 10-year NHL $10,000 expansion draft, Rich selects.
Yep. I'm going with my same one here too, guys. I had a strategy last time, and I'm sticking with my strategy here because I watched the way your teams fizzled out there towards the end, and I think that your back ends are pathetic, just like Ray's mother's. So I'm going to find
one mother.
I am going to find my goalie of the future and the present, the best goalie in the NHL that's going to lock down the back end for years to come, 10 years specifically, already a champion, already a Vezina winner. Andrei Vasilevsky at just 26 years old, 6'3", 216, possibly the best athletic goalie in the league, a .918 save percentage in a playoff career, .919 career save percentage in his career. I get the traditional approach in NHL drafts is to wait for goalie, but this isn't a traditional draft. You only get 5 positions, and goalie's one of them, and it's one of the most important. And I got the best one in the NHL, and he's only 26. So suck on that.
Excellent choice.
Next on the clock is the obvious one himself. Let's see if he continues the trend of picking all of Bill's players from the previous. Pick is in from the obvious one with the, I think, 7th or 8th overall pick in the Simple Mind Sports Show 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft. Dr. Big Mac selects.
I'm going to go defense because defense wins championships as well. So you need to start bolstering that lineup.
Now, this should be interesting, Bill. There was actually a slight interruption there in the pick coming through. So we know that last time he went with the ever controversial Victor Hedman here. And
for 10 years, number 30,
31. Let's see if he continues the trend and goes for veteran leadership on a 10-year team, or if he's bucked the trend and goes with whoever you picked at defense. Raymond?
Yeah, I think he's going hometown boy here with his big dumb Bruins jersey on.
Yep. So at 23 years of age, I'm going with Charlie McAvoy. 184 games, 19 goals, 73 assists. I mean, again, sky's the limit for this kid. He's young. He's a great defenseman. He doesn't have that slug as Chard behind, like slowing him down anymore. So yeah, I'm taking Charlie McAvoy. Call me a Boston homer if you will, but I mean, that's the pick you got to take there. Young, stud.
Astute analysis there, Raymond.
Thanks, guys.
That old slug, Chara. Astute analysis, really.
Well, we've been throwing out some bad words lately, so I'm just trying to leave a PG for the kids,
Yeah, no, I went into Bill's and Lou's office and peeked ahead at what Wednesday's word was, and that was it. So astute.
Oh, yeah. Wow, Bill. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, Bill, when you get in there.
My pick?
Yeah, now on the clock is Billy Trashcan. Billy Trashcan out of Queen's Landing.
And this should be interesting because I'm taking all of his picks. He did not come prepared tonight, even though we talked about this the other day that we were going to be doing this again.
I'm plenty prepared. I got a list right here, motherfucker.
Well, the Queen sets our schedule, and he wasn't ready to do this yesterday. We would have assumed that he would have set a little time aside to prepare, but he's a
spoiler alert. We did talk to the first overall pick in the NWHL draft, and Bill probably couldn't see the screen because he was so blazed out of his mind. So
Picks in.
Sorry. Pick is in.
Yep, picks in. With the next overall pick in the Simple Mind Sports Show 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft. Bill the Queen selects.
Sticking with my original pick here, Andrei Shchevenkov.
Good
right
pick.
Winger. Nice young guy.
Actually, he's a left winger.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to pick him.
Yeah, you can't pick him. Nope, he's a left winger.
I got him at right. I'm looking at his fucking hockey stats now.
No, he's a left winger.
He's a left winger.
Pick is null and void.
Right.
Pick is null and void. You actually have.
He's on right.
You have 30 seconds to reselect your ninth overall pick.
It says fucking right.
Or you will not actually be awarded your ninth overall pick, and we move straight ahead to the 10th overall pick. The clock starts now. The reclock starts now. If you'd like to make
he's fucking right wing. Look it up.
You selected him at left wing. You selected him at left wing in your initial draft.
Yeah, I fucked up. He's right wing on this one.
Okay, the pick has been voided. The 10th overall pick in the draft is on the clock.
Mine
Billy
anyways,
Badwards
motherfucker.
That's
what I'm taking. NHL.com.
It's unfortunate, Ray, that another rattled performance from
rattled. My team's fucking stacked.
Queen hockey.
Especially, it's sad to see that the hockey guy that knows all about the NHL gets rattled like this and doesn't know right wing to left wing.
It's tough.
It is tough.
I'm going to take a picture of you.
I'd like to say that he understands the positions, but probably just in general, left and right, shake him up during the day.
Mm-hmm.
So we could give him maybe we'll give him a bonus pick at
There's
the end
my
of the draft
evidence.
to see if he
taking
can fill.
I'm taking him at right wing.
It's going to be hard to fill a left wing spot, it's going to be hard to win games when you don't have someone on the left wing. Let me put
Is
it
that
that way.
right
Well,
wing?
no, right wing. You don't
He's
have
playing,
any-
he's playing right wing. That's what his fucking position is on NHL.com. He's playing right wing.
Is
That's what
the 10th overall pick in?
you're getting. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yes.
Okay. After a pick was null and void in the 9th overall pick, something we've never seen before, the 10th overall pick is in for the Simple Minds Sports Show $10,000 10-year expansion draft. The Queen, Billy Badward, selects.
I am going to take. Well, I need a defenseman.
in the right winger.
I don't need a right winger. That's
We were
what he's
told that the
playing.
pick is in.
Yeah. Seth Jones.
Oh, great pick.
I think he's a stud for Columbus. I need an anchor in the back end. He plays a shit ton of minutes. Popeye Jones, kids. He's got some Boston ties to him. I'm taking him right here.
Ray, this pick sucks. Seth Jones is a bum.
Yeah, I would probably rank him 5th out of all the young guys.
Man.
What a reach when you only have one defenseman off the board. There's some other notable selectmen that you could have taken right here.
Notable defensemen still left on the board here. You know what I would say about Seth Jones? He's down on my list, I believe is what I would say about him.
Oh, yeah,
on the clock now is hockey guy Ray. Bill, after a little bit of a turmoil there on your hairpin turn of picks, losing the 9th pick.
I didn't lose the 9th pick. I sent you evidence. It's my
what do you
9th
think
pick.
what do you think the strategy is here with the obvious one? You think he's going back to defense? His guy is still on the board.
His guy still is on the board. I mean, he could go defense, but he still needs another winger, I believe. I mean, he can go that way too. And goalie, there's some really good goalies still left on the board here.
Well, the best goal is gone, but
the
the really good ones are still. There's still a couple good ones out there. Okay, the pick is in with the 11th overall pick in the Simple Minds Sports Show 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft, NHL expansion draft. The obvious one selects.
20 years old from the Carolina Hurricanes, Andrei Svechnikov.
Fuck you. That's my pick.
I was going to do the same thing.
My pick.
That's a great pick. He's a solid. You know what?
I quit.
He's
This
very
is my
young.
pick.
He's very young.
2 years in the league, 150 games, 44 goals, and 54
What position does
assists.
he play, Ray? Right wing,
Left
and I took
wing.
him already. He
Left
plays
wing.
right wing.
Andrei
Plus
Svechnikov.
9 career right now, so that's not bad for a guy that's only 20. Ice time 15:36. I mean, young, fast skaters is what I need on this team.
Skills
That's
up
what I'm
the
talking
ass.
Fuck off. I have him on
You know
right
what?
wing,
He
and that's where he's
belongs.
going.
He belongs
That's
on the
where
left
he's
wing.
going.
That's where he's seen a lot of success. That's where a lot of the Russians play.
Yep.
So it's good to see him where he belongs on the left wing there.
You guys can finish my draft since you
Team
guys
Obvious
know
one.
everything about this. I'm out. It's my fucking pick.
Am I up?
No,
Rich
Ray's
is
up. It's my fucking pick.
Rich is on the board. Rich is on the
No,
clock.
I quit. This is so fucking stupid. Like, he's a right winger. This is where he's playing. This is where I have him playing.
It's going to be interesting to see what Rich does here. He still has a left winger to fill, 2 defensemen. So, yeah, probably has to go defenseman to help out his goalie. So, yeah, I think defenseman would be a wise choice here, huh, Bill?
Sure.
Yeah, my left winger
This
was
is
on the
fucking
board,
stupid.
and it was tough. It was tough to see him go. It was tough
Yeah.
to see him go right
That's a
before.
great straight. I can't believe he stood that long.
Yeah, no, he should have went earlier.
You should have went way earlier. No.
Okay, picks in.
Oh, picks in. And with the next selection in the 10-year, $10,000 NHL expansion draft, Rich selects.
Yeah, we're going to go defense here. We're going to go back, and we're going to stick with the original draft with one of the kids that I think is going to be an absolute stud in the NHL for years to come. Too bad he's on a team. He's going to be buried up there in Canada in Ottawa. But Rasmus Dahlin at 6'3", 193, the 20-year-old left shot defenseman, one of the best all-around defense prospects in years, says NHL.com. Excellent vision. He can move the puck. He can obviously, be a big defender out down there in their own zone. 40 points in 2019, 36 assists. Great stick skills, great handle, throws his body around. I love this kid. I absolutely love this kid.
I just have a quick question. Are you sure he plays defense?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right, moving on. Back on the clock is Rich with the back-to-back pick. So, yeah, defense and left winger is all he has left. So which one will he do, Bill? Great analyst. Great. That's what I like to hear. I believe the pick is in. So with the next selection in the 10-year, $10,000 NHL expansion draft, Rich selects.
Yeah, this one's tough for me. This one really chapped my ass.
Ooh.
That left winger position, I had two guys in mind, and both of them were taken by the same team, which was illegal, and then it was taken by the other team in the draft, which is tough to see.
Yeah,
I would
you
really
can't-
like
you
to
hate
fill
to
the
see that.
position with the guys on my big board here, so I'm just going to wait to fill that one, since you guys can't pick them anymore. And I'm going to go defense here. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. I am going to shake it up just a sec here on the defensive side of things here. I need some veteran help. I need some veteran help on this team. It's a young team, but I like size on my defensive core, and I like experience on my defensive core. So, you know where I'm going here.
I think I do.
I'm going Pietrangelo.
Great selection.
I'm going to go and put him down, put him on the roster. That's the championship pedigree that I need.
That was a great selection there.
Bill, do you agree?
Sure.
Rattled.
No, I'm not rattled. You already ruined the fucking
Shaking.
show.
Shaking.
This is fucking stupid.
Shaking.
All right.
Well, hurry up. Let's
Shaking
get ready.
and
I got
rattling.
shit to do. Let's get out of those last 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Am I on the clock?
Hey, Bill, you're a whiny.
Yep. Agreed.
Fair enough.
We'll go ahead and auto draft the rest ones.
I got great selection. I got great selections for Bill coming up.
Okay. On the clock now is the obvious one.
Yep.
He he's still looking to fill some holes here. Still looking to fill a goal. He's still a hole that needs to be filled. So let's go ahead and see, is the pick in?
The pick is in.
Okay, the pick is in with the next overall selection in the Simple Minds Sports Show. 10-year, $10,000 NHL expansion draft is.
So Bill has a lot of holes to fill, so I need to get a goalie. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to go goalie here. And I'm going to go St. Louis Blues, 27-year-old Jordan Binghamton. He's a former champion. He's an all-star. He has 8 career shutouts. He's also been on the all-rookie team. So, yeah, I'm going Jordan Binghamton.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent pick.
Young guy. I mean, save
he's young.
percentage.
He's got a lot of upside. He's already shown flashes of greatness.
Yeah.
That's definitely someone you want anchoring your back end for years to come.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is going to be interesting here. The auto draft on the back-to-back draft ending for Billy Bad Words. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us for the rest of the evening. The auto draft is in. Okay. The auto draft is in. For Billy Bad Words and 10-year expansion draft, NHL $10,000 Simple Minds expansion draft. The pick is
from the Washington Capitals, 44-year-old Zdeno Chara.
Yep, that makes sense.
You have to go that way.
He was looking for a lot. He was looking for experience and pedigree.
Last show, he wanted a veteran leadership to bolster that core. At 44 years old, who not to leader that core right there, except for Zdeno Chara?
And it is interesting to see, he really moved away from his Bruins-centric draft policy.
Yeah, he did.
That he had in the original draft. So it'll be a nice surprise for him to see that he was actually able to get one of his hometown guys. Although now in Washington, obviously we remember him on the Bruins. Okay. Back on the clock is Billy Bad Words.
Pick is in.
And the pick is in for the next pick in the $10,000 NHL Simple Minds expansion draft is.
Just when I thought I could fool you, I'm going back to the Bruins, and I'm taking his favorite goalie of all time, Tuukka Rask.
Wow. You needed a goalie, and you got a good one. Some would say the best in the league, and we all know the affiliation that this man has for him. He's willing to tattoo his butthole if he wins a championship with the Bruins, so that makes sense.
And throughout the whole bubble, he could have been the Vezina Trophy winner, because you heard it on every show that Bill said. He should have been the Vezina Trophy winner. So, why not put the should have been Vezina Trophy winner on his team?
Absolutely great pick, Bill.
Thank you.
Next on the clock.
Great pick, Bill.
Yep, absolutely. The auto draft. Thank you. Next, great pick. Next on the clock is Dr. Big Mac. He's putting together, quite a solid all-around team, I have to say. This will be his last pick in the draft, and it'll be interesting to see where he goes. I would expect it to be the last hole that he needs to fill.
That would be defenseman, and as everyone knows, you need a veteran leadership back there, someone that's been in the league for a while. And I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Lightning's Victor Hedman, former Stanley Cup champion. Best defenseman in the league, 473 points, plus 116. Can you believe that? He has a plus 116 career average.
Really terrific.
As a defenseman. That's just nuts. So, yeah, why not put him back there to fucking help my whole line? Really fucking solid up back there and win me this $10,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Big tree. Big ass tree. Nice pick. Nice
Thank
pick.
You. You do not have the last pick due to the controversy that Bill picked 2 left wingers, so you are now on the clock.
Okay, but it's not the overall last pick.
No.
Okay.
The technical he has the supplement pick because he fucked up.
Got it. And is that do we believe that pick has been already established and is ready to go?
No. You go.
Okay. All right. I believe that my pick is in.
Go ahead.
Okay. With the next pick in the overall Simple Mind Sports Show 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft, I select Alex Ovechkin.
Wow.
Now, this was a little bit of a shakeup. I promised them some shakeups, and I understand this is a 10-year draft, and we're looking ahead in the future. But I believe that with technology being what it is and Russia being on the rise, that Alex Ovechkin is someone who could play extended minutes and extended goals for many years to come. I don't doubt a gray-headed Russian, and that's why I'm taking Ovechkin. That's why I'm taking Alex 8 the Great.
Awesome selection.
Thanks.
All right, Bill's supplemental pick.
Has he phoning it in?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm just making sure that I get the spelling correct.
Okay, supplemental pick in the last pick of the draft, a supplemental pick, something we did not expect to see, obviously with some controversy here in the NHL Simple Mind Sports Show 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft is for Bill the Queen Gately is.
Well, this guy's a 4-time Cup champion, a 21-time All-Star, a 6-time Hart Trophy winner, a 6-time Ross Trophy winner.
Mm-hmm.
He also went to school with Bill, spoiler alert, elementary school, boyhood friends.
Yep.
Bill has selected Gordie Howe.
Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming.
As his last pick. His last pick. That, I mean, talk about some guy to really help your team out.
Nostalgia.
Just when you think Chara is going to be your fucking oldest guy. Oh, no. Bill turns the lid on this shit, and now Gordie Howe is your oldest player.
That's nostalgia. It's a deep rooted emotion, and we'll see if and how that pays off. But it's a surprise. It's certainly a surprise.
It's a surprise. It is. I'm trying to find his age, but I can't find it right now. But he did play. He last played in 1997, so that can't be too bad.
Well, it was in the 90s.
He died in 2016. So, Bill, good luck.
It's going to be tough.
That's
this has been the Simple Mind Sports Show NHL 10-year, $10,000 expansion draft. Clearly went off the rails. Bill, Ray, I think you're in the lead. So
I don't know. Bill has a lot of all-stars on his team.
He certainly does. Okay. Well, fuck you, Bill, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I think it was the Ray Bourque jersey that really fucking got him real angry.
Really rattled him.
And then, so the funny part is, listeners, because this is the after show real quick, is that Bill wanted to do this tonight, yet didn't prepare at all. It was going off a fantasy draft on his phone. And it was getting very fucking really mad.
The funny thing is he couldn't adapt to a stupid fucking fake draft after he picked the same guy at the position he said he wasn't in the other fake draft that we did a couple days before. Fucking whiny little bitch. Jesus Christ. There's a reason why we call him the Queen, and I'm not cutting any of this. All right.
After show.